I'm Gus, Coach Gus, Bonsai Bessa. I got a bunch of different names that these guys call me, but I'm the leader of BTT Happy Valley, BTT Oregon, one of the head coaches here in Oregon. I'm the coach of the champ currently. I was born in Brazil. I lived there for 12 years. I moved up here. Went to school at Portland State University, PSU graduate. Also wrestled just across the river over here in West Lynn High School. But been doing jiu-jitsu for a little while now. Been a black belt for 4 years now. About 14 years of jiu-jitsu and a little bit longer doing wrestling and MMA and all that. I like to say, like, improve people's lives through martial arts and fitness and whatnot. We got a whole competition team, including myself. We're getting these guys ready and getting the #1 brown belt champion that we have right now, World Maria Ruffatto, getting her ready to hopefully take the no-gi title as well. She's won pretty much everything else this year, you know, so this is the last one to finish it off, finish her brown belt debut, and she's just killing it. She's phenomenal. I like the look. I like the look. Charlie Sprout, finish it. Bring it back in. Bring it back in. First time I actually trained jiu-jitsu, I was still in high school. My wrestling coach, Doug Samaron, he just brought some gis out and then was like, hey, you want to train jiu-jitsu? I was like, sure. Is that like wrestling? Because I did wrestling first, you know. I grew up here in the United States. And after that, I didn't do jiu-jitsu for a long time. One of my buddies, John Bartlett, you know, saw him fight at the FCFF, Chael Sonnen's FCFF, and then I was like, hey, I think I can do that. And then I started doing MMA, you know. I try to be, at first I just did it to get in shape because I was just tired of just lifting weights. I want to get back in shape, and I wrestle, so doing MMA sounded okay at the time. Did MMA for a few years. I was the #1 amateur in the circuit for a while. I think I was undefeated for like 6 or 7 years. I had like 12 wins in a row. I eventually ended up losing. I fought professionally in the region as well. Towards the end of my career, I saw that MMA wasn't going too much, and MMA, you know, you have a short time, can't fight forever, and I knew once I turned 30, I didn't want to fight any longer, you know, so I had planned for that. So the whole time I fought MMA, I always did jiu-jitsu, trained here, trained there, you know, always stayed loyal to my coach, Diego Gamonal, out in Texas. But nowadays, I just full-time do jiu-jitsu. I coach jiu-jitsu, I train jiu-jitsu, I teach jiu-jitsu for kids, I teach coaches how to coach jiu-jitsu, and I teach my coaches how to run business so that in the future they can run their own businesses as well. So it's been, I know it makes it sound nice that jiu-jitsu lifestyle is always fun, but the last couple of years were a little bit tough, especially once COVID hit. Not only COVID hit, but I'm sure you can see giant scarring on my chest. We had this issue I was having with my body where we didn't know what was going on for a long time, and I was puking every day for about 1.5 years, and eventually we did a scan in my heart, like a heart, I forget all these technical terms, but it was to see my heartbeat, and something was off. They ended up figuring out that my pericardium in my heart was all calcified, and basically they had to open me up to remove that. So they put me under, they opened me up for 6 or 7 hours, and As soon as they me open, they saw my calcified pericardium, and they cut that thing out. Now my heart is able to fully pump again. But basically for a year and a half, I was training, competing under heart failure without knowing. I'm not fully in my full strength like I was before the surgery and whatnot, but my cardio, my heart is working 100%, you know, just gaining my strength back and working my way back. The majority of our team is actually just people that are hobbyists. They're just doing it for fun, just doing it to stay in shape, just doing it because it makes them feel good physically, it makes them feel good mentally. People that come in because they thought they wanted to learn self-defense, you know, and then they're like, wow, jiu-jitsu is kind of a fun game, you know, like, I guess we can keep doing this, and then they start seeing over time all these other benefits. So yeah, I mean, we get a majority of non-athletes, but we got some athletes that are very serious, and then we got some people who don't want to compete, but they're also very, very good at jiu-jitsu, and they help our competitors train and whatnot. But we have an awesome atmosphere. I love my gym. I'm so proud of what we built.